Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IV, the DS edition, with me, Retro Cactar. So, in our last episode, we cleared the Tower of Zot, and we got Kane and Rosa back on the team. I did a bit of running around, getting things like some augments. One thing I do want to just mention quickly before we start the episode today, I'm going to be changing my upload days from Saturday to Sunday. You guys know that I update once a week, and it's been Saturdays that I've usually been updating my episodes, but I'm going to start doing those on Sundays just because Saturday is a better time for me to actually do recording, do editing, actually get that work done, and then I can do the uploading the day after on Sunday. So anyway, first thing we're going to do is go back here on the Black Chocobo. Love the Black Chocobo theme, it's so cool. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do here is use the White Chocobo trick to heal up my team. Kiraga should do it. Yeah, there we go. Heal me, White Chocobo. Yellow Chocobo to give me a free ride back to my airship. Okay, so at this point we are supposed to be finding a way to the Underworld. However, before I do that, there's one last task that we can still complete in the overworld, besides actually filling out the map. I'm just going to do that now. All those gray spaces on the map, I'm going to fly over them and fill in the map. The one task I am referring to is exploring the castle of Eblan. It's the one place that we haven't been to. In case you haven't guessed, it's that big gray area in the bottom left corner of the map. I'm going to head there. Now here's a town called Agart, and we are going to get there eventually. But first I want to finish mapping all this area out. Okay, and that brings us right here to Castle Eblan. Now, you can actually get here to Eblan much earlier in the game as soon as you get the airship, but there are some encounters that are a bit too difficult at that point in the game inside the castle. Now, you can also come here later in the game, but by then the treasures that you get in the castle, they're just not worth as much because you have better equipment. So I find that this is a good place, good time in the game to do it. So I'm just going to throw in another quick save here. Okay. And in we go. Yeah, so nobody's around here. The castle has been abandoned, but the Eblanese that lived here are descended from a tribe of ninja. So there are a lot of hidden, sneaky passages that you need to use to find the treasure chests. Like this one. See, yeah, now I can't get any of these treasure chests from this point on the second floor. I'm gonna go up here and find a Ninja Sutra. Now, I'm not really quite sure what these things do, because it says here, a book of Eblanese Arcana, or so it appears. So that doesn't really give you a description as to what the effect actually is. Now, there's a secret passage here, which will get you these treasure chests. Gold Needle, Cottage, Maiden's Kiss. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up what that Ninja Sutra actually does. Okay, Unicorn Horn and an alarm clock. Alright. So that is it for the main keep here, but there are also a couple towers, so we'll want to investigate those. And again, if you're doing this like early when you first get the airship, I would recommend at this point that you definitely actually exit the castle completely and save your game again, because in the 2 towers there are going to be some encounters, and as I said, if you're doing it when you first get the airship, they might be a bit too tough for you, so you want to be careful. At this stage, I should be more than a match for them. Okay, yeah, so there's another hidden passage here. Aha, here's the ambush I was talking about. I do not want auto battle. I was leveling up my team a bit off camera, so that's why I had auto battle turned on. But I want to be careful because definitely don't want to auto battle these battles. We are not going to take chances. Protecting shell on my team. Make sure we're all protected and buffed up here. There we go. Keen, you can jump. You can attack the Scolder. I think it's Scolder. Boom. Oh, he confused him. Nice. He's taking a while to jump down there. Counterattack. Chop. There we go. I apologize if I sound a bit croaky. There's been some colds going around my household, so I'm hoping I don't have it. I feel okay enough, but yeah, that's probably why. If I sound like a bit like I got a frog in my throat, that's why. I feel well enough to record though. And I'm not like hacking or coughing or anything like that. Just a bit croaky. Go, silencing arrows, okay. Rosa. Time for you to go back to the bow. I mean, I put on the healing staff so that she could heal without using MP, but her prey ability does that, and it also restores a bit of MP, so I haven't really been using the healing staff. Okay, now, this one's tricky. I don't think you'd see this on a blind playthrough. There's a hidden staircase here, which takes you to this chest. Bomb core. Now I should do something with that sleep blade, I guess. Now, here's the thing. It's not as good as the flame sword now. As you can see, it kind of drops down his attack power, and it may inflict sleep status instead of fire elemental. However, we can give it to Kane. He can equip swords as well as spears, and like knife, blades, that sort of thing. So I am going to do that, but the one thing to be aware of is if you're using Kane's jump attack and he is holding something that is not a spear, then it's only going to do half the damage it normally would do. Well, I should be clear on that. Holding a spear and jumping doubles the damage. So it's not necessarily that holding a weapon halves the damage, but holding a spear doubles it. So with a sword or an axe or some other bladed weapon, Kane's jump attack is not going to do as much damage. Okay, I can't get there, and this one, there it is. It's here. There we go. Go in behind it. Okay, cool. I'm not so sure how you say that name. I've seen him for Final Fantasy's Curl. I don't know. I really don't know how to say that. If any of you know in the comments, let me know, because I'm really lost on that name. You know, I'm usually pretty good with guessing. Okay, this is probably how you say that name, but that one Curl enemy, I'm just lost on that one. Okay, so some nice stuff here. Now there's a big hole and a treasure chest on the other side. So to get that treasure chest, we need to take the secret passage here, which puts us right in front of it. However, of course it's never that easy, is it? Enemy ambush! And these guys are super annoying. They do that. Be sure to cry. And I'm gonna buff up again. Ugh, I am croaky. Either I have a croaky throat or I'm going through puberty. I don't know. There we go. Defense down. Alright, buff up. I don't know if Shell or Protect actually help against status effects, but I guess we're going to find out. He has one round of focus. Let's see if that's enough to take out Lamia. And just have him attack. Not enough to take out Lamia, and she can counter with that slap, which does paralyze and silence and curse. Alright, you're going to be using Asuna. I have to say the Sleep Blade looks cool, that kind of wicked curved blade. I think it looks awesome. And counter slap. Thank you. I'm going to jump even though I know it's like only half effective. Or not as effective. You can use a high potion on Maboa Cecil. Yeah, because Lamia counters with that counter slap, you really want to use the big damage dealers like Yang's focused attacks. And Cecil's counter attacks, especially when he hits for critical. There we go. Alright. Okay. So that's the Blood Lance. So let's go back to Kane's equipment here. So the Blood Lance is a really kind of interesting weapon. As you can see, it raises his attack but lowers a lot of his other stats, and it absorbs HP from the target. Basically, when you attack with the Blood Lance, whatever damage Kane deals, he gets 10% of that damage restored to his HP. So it's a good weapon, but yeah, you have to be careful that you don't use it against like undead creatures, because it will have the opposite effect. It'll heal them and hurt Kane. So anyway, let's pop down here. And that's how we get to this chest. And it looks like we're blocked, but you can actually kind of just sneak around the side here. Silver hourglass and drop down here to the cellar passage. Okay, gonna get a couple ethers and a silver apple with an enemy ambush. It's not much of an ambush for me, I guess, because in my case I knew it was coming. Defend. Yeah, I'm gonna focus here too. Okay. Cry. She's gonna do protect and cure on Yang. Oh, that was me. Okay. We gotta get her back on her feet. Nicely covered. You would be better spent healing. I know jump doesn't... Oh yeah, he's got the bloodlines, so it will be twice as effective. That's good. Alright, Cecil's just going to defend here, because he's going to be blocking dual cast, protect, and yeah, I am going to use Kuraga here. Just keep defending for now. Get protect on my team. Kuraga on my team. Get back up to full health here. There we go. So he is going to cover Rosa because she takes a lot of damage from their hits. She can continue to heal our team as needed. Yeah, Kane's attacks aren't doing a whole lot, but that's because he's in the back row. So, there we go. Nice cover. Alright. Eventually I will move him to the front row. I'm not too worried about it at this point, but he'll be a lot more effective as a front row fighter when that happens. Ooh, confusion. Nice. I just want to see if I don't attack. Yeah, he hits himself and took himself out. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. Spell. Okay. So that is pretty much everything that we can find in the Castle of Eblan. So we can take these stairs just to get out. Alright. Before I continue, I'm just going to take another quick detour back here to Baron and rest up. It's kind of nice to be able to see the whole overworld map finally. I'm just going to stay at the inn. I could use Cecil's bedroom and it would be free, but I'd have to edit that out and it's easier to do this. And I got lots of money. I can afford it. Okay. So now we can get back on track, finding a way into the Underworld. So how do we get to the Underworld? It's a burning question in Cecil's head. The Underworld, but how can we get there? Well, how you get there, Cecil, is we go down here to a small little town called Agart. And I'm just going to save the game again. Here we go. This is the village of Agart. We are a people of dwarven lineage. Are you now? I don't want to go that way yet. Not yet. There is a proverb in our village. It tells us that all things we see have a darker inverse which we do not, even the world itself. Our forefathers came from a world which is now closed to us. Their world had its own sun, which they called the magma. Not long past, I saw something red disappear into the crater in the northern mountains. This is the item shop, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not worried too much about buying potions, but do want to stock up on the high potions. Those are useful. And I'm going to stock up on the tents. Don't want to blow all my cash, but it's pretty good. The outside world is embroiled in conflict, but aside from the occasional earthquake, life in Agart is quite peaceful. Would you like to see a special dance? It's said to have been brought here from the depths of the Underworld. Yes, I would. Get ready! Not really much of a dance. I mean, I guess there was a lot of booty shaking, but not much else. Welcome. Oh, you sell items too? Yeah, I'm good, I think. My grandma's the oldest person in the village. She knows everything. There can be no day save there cometh night, no light save there be darkness. That's what ancestors used to say. I don't know who that is or what she meant. Ancestors, that's funny. Our ancestors came from a great chasm in the northern peaks long, long ago. Time has long sealed the chasm over, though, and even if it hadn't, you wouldn't be able to reach it unless you could fly. There's an old legend in Agart. It says that when the sun's stone is returned to our ancestral home, the way there will be reopened. Now, so in case you haven't been putting the pieces together, there's a place in this village where we can use the magma stone to open a path to the Underworld, and we will do that once we are done exploring the village. I'm really strong. My grandpa's great-great-grandpa was even stronger. Good for you. Are there any items here? I know there are items to be found here, I just don't know where they are. Oh, look who it is! Our Mr. Bunny friend. Oh, I got something. I didn't get a chance to see what it was. Oh, greetings and salutations, Cecil. We meet again. I'm really quite ashamed of that whole incident last time. You'll be glad to hear I've cleaned up my act. Now I'm gathering pudding for my new girlfriend. She adores the stuff. And now that I've changed my ways, it's only proper that I change my name. It became Pudding Wave Naive. For one reason or another, though, I simply cannot seem to get my hands on any rainbow pudding. Please, is there any chance you would be willing to track down some rainbow pudding for me? Sure. Truly? Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I should talk about this. So the rainbow pudding is a very, very, very rare item that occasionally drops from the flan type enemies. and it is possible to get it at this point in the game, but it's very unlikely. I think I've only had that actually happen naturally once in my playthroughs. Now, normally, Pudding Way would stay here until you got the pudding that he wants and then return back. For the sake of recording and gameplay and that sort of thing, I've actually gone ahead and used a cheat code that will allow me to get rainbow pudding. There it is there. An elusive delicacy. I will go over how you can get rainbow pudding without using the cheat later on in the playthrough. The only reason I'm doing it now is because it will make the walkthrough flow much more smoothly instead of me having to go through hours and hours of grinding just to get the rainbow pudding, which is probably what you're going to have to do too. But I will show you what to do to get rainbow pudding. But for now, for the purposes of this walkthrough, I'm just going to use the cheat code here and give the rainbow pudding to him that way. Oh, you found it. Thank you so much. I best go give this to my girlfriend. Yeah, so like I said, if you don't have one, don't be surprised. It's a very rare drop, and there's no time limit on doing this. Again, there was something in there. I forget. I didn't see what it was. You will stay here, wait for you until you do get the rainbow pudding, and then you can give it to him. But like I said, for the purposes of doing a commentary recorded walkthrough, it's just easier to use a cheat rather than spend hours off camera grinding to get a rainbow pudding and then finally giving it to him. What have you got, Mr. Armorer? A lot of iron stuff, but yeah, none of it is really that great. I don't think I need anything here. I thought maybe the barrels had something. How did our forefathers come to live here, you ask? I'll tell you how. They, yes, they, dear me, I seem to have forgotten. Way to go, old-timer. Okay, now I think I can get some items over here. Cottage, okay. I know there's one in here. Potion. Phoenix down. Okay, I think that's... Is there something over here? I want to check all the bushes and everything. This just takes me back to the entrance. I wonder if I'm so short because of my dwarven blood. I wish my ancestors had been ogres instead. Okay, this takes me back to the entrance. I will go there, but before I do, I just want to take a stroll down here. Ugh. I gotta stop double clicking. That's sort of the hard thing sometimes when you are searching for items. You're like rapidly clicking the button to try to find things, and then sometimes you click too fast. But I do have notes that'll tell me where everything is, so I can, if there's anything special that I picked up, I can go over it later. So let's open up the path to the Underworld, the one place here where we have not yet. This well within this garden has been a symbol of our village since the days of old. Its depth is said to be immeasurable. So if you look at the well, it says, this well seems for all the world to have no bottom. and then you can use an item on it. So obviously, the item that we want to use is the magma stone. What's this? It's glowing. Let me see it. That's strange. It's getting warmer. Ouch, ouch, youch! Oh, down the hole it goes. What in the world is happening? There we go. That great chasm leads to the underworld? Yep. Alright, so obviously we will fly our ship into that great hole and that will go to the underworld. I'm going to end the session here, guys. I would like to go longer, but as you can tell, my voice is kind of cracking, kind of scratchy. And as I said, we've been going for about half an hour. So hopefully I will, when I come back next time, I'll have a hot drink and my voice will be a bit steadier. And we will delve into the underworld and see what it has in store for us. Just throw in a quick save here. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you again next time.